How many of you are into your health and you know that your body is 75% water? So if you change one thing, the easiest, most simplest thing you can do is to change your water. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the old technology, which is alkaline ionized water or electrolyzed reduced water versus hydrogen water. I want to take it a step further and also talk about having a whole house water system in the older technology versus the new technology that we also carry now here at Healthy Hydration. So let's go ahead and start here with our trade-up program. So if you do have an alkaline water machine from the past or a whole house water system, we're offering you a substantial discount by ordering it now. So after this video, feel free to email us or go over to Healthy Hydration. You can contact us. We'll do a complimentary water analysis for you to find out what's in your water, and we'll custom design just the right filter for you. All right, so this is alkaline water. So alkaline water technology, there was a lot of research that was done. We'll put a link up here somewhere. You can go read the research yourself. But there was 10 years of research that came out just recently proving that the only reason to have this type of water is the molecular hydrogen gas that it produces. That's responsible for any and all results. Well, I mean, you'll get more results just by drinking more water. So if you just drink more water, you're going to get more results. So how these machines work is through a process called electrolysis and ionization. So here's the internal mechanism here. This is the plates coming off of a Tynt unit. So I think there's 12 plates in this one, but there's an anode and a cathode, and there is a membrane inside as well. And so what happens is you take your city tap water, which has calcium, magnesium, potassium, sodium in it. Those are considered hard rock form minerals. And it's going to concentrate those minerals up the alkaline water stream. And when we do that, those alkaline minerals go across the electrodes and then they start to get hot and they start to bake, which is why they tell you to clean the machine every 2 weeks with citric acid. And then every year you want to send it into the company and they'll do a deep cleaning. They have a high pressured pump. They'll let it sit in there with citric acid and they'll pull off all the calcium. If you don't do that, it's going to end up with mold. And mold breeds bacteria. Mold, calcium, it breeds bacteria. So that's why you see here some of these plates have mold. And so you have alkaline water comes out one, and then you have acidic water comes out the other. It splits them. So we found out that there's no benefits to the alkalinity of the water. So now we have discharged acid water, but it's the hydrogen. So as water comes in contact with platinum, it makes hydrogen gas. You have to have platinum, you have to have electricity, you have to have water, and then you can make hydrogen. So having the two streams there, some say there's benefits to these other waters here. So this 2.5 water coming out of strong acidic water. This one is known to destroy bacteria and germs. It's called hypochlorous acid. In order to make it in this technology, you have to add this solution that costs $5.99 a bottle, which you can make about a gallon of acidic water with that. And it makes this hypochlorous acid, which is known to kill 99.9% of bacteria and germs. So I'll show you the new technology and what we do with, you just add table salt. So cool, you don't have to buy anything extra. So there's that one. Then the beauty water is for your skin. It says to tighten and tone your skin. Well, we found out if you test this water for chlorine, it actually has chlorine. It tests the same chlorine molecules. If you test it with chlorine, it comes out positive for chlorine. So a lot of people might notice their skin burns a little bit using the beauty water, but it's an astringent, they say. It tightens and tones. Okay, so hydrogen water on the skin alone is great for anti-inflammatory, helps your skin make collagen. Then we have clean water here, which is just filtered, and then we have 3 levels of drinking water in this unit. And some people do not do this, but they push the strong acidic water and they make 11.5 water. 11.5 water is not a drinking water, but some people do drink it. The downfall to that water is it's very, very alkaline. It can wreak havoc on your stomach bacteria. You'll end up getting acid reflux if you do it too long. There's salt added in it, so you can get a lot of sodium that way. So it's really not a good water to drink at all. Do not drink that, even though some people say they got benefits from it. So also the World Health Organization came out and they said, do not drink water over 8.8 pH. It's not good for your health. And we did know that the higher you go up in the pH, the more hydrogen. So a lot of people will drink 9.5, 10.5, 11.5, knowing now that the World Health Organization says it's not safe to drink anything over 8.8. So if you do have one of these machines, you want to stick with this technology, don't drink anything over 8.5. Okay, even if you drink 8.5 and you slow the flow down, you're going to get more of a 9.5. So make sure you're running it faster, not slower. But then, of course, you reduce the molecular hydrogen gas. This technology can get about 0.2 to 0.5 parts per million per liter of hydrogen gas. The therapeutic dose, in order to get a result, all the studies prove you have to have at least 0.5 parts per million per liter. If you're not cleaning your plates every 3 to 5 days, every 2 weeks at least, you're not going to even get 0.5. You'll maybe get 0.1. So that's why it's so important you clean this technology. You don't want to get bacteria and mold. So that's pretty much this technology. You have to hook it up to your tap, and then it takes your tap water and it filters it. The filter that they use in here is just a carbon filter. It's going to get out chlorine, odor, and taste. It has this water quality sticker on it here. You only have to get out 53% of the contamination of chlorine and odor and taste in order to get that certificate. So these filters are not adequate. So if you do have this technology, you don't have a whole house water filter, you want to make sure you have a pre-filter in place that would get the contaminants like arsenic, pharmaceuticals, heavy metals out of your water. And because we have to have minerals to make this unit work, that's calcium, magnesium, potassium, sodium, those are alkaline minerals. Because you have those minerals, the filter is designed to keep those minerals in. That's why the filter is not very robust, because you have to have those minerals in order to conduct electricity in this technology. Okay, so that's alkaline water technology. So now you know about that. We'll explain the hydrogen in just a second. So this is considered older technology here. This comes from a company here in our local area. And when I purchased my home, I actually tested this water for chlorine. It came out positive for chlorine. How could that happen when I have two filters here? So these filters, there is a plug-in that you have to use. You have to have electricity. And then there's going to be a drain line because it's going to backwash, because it's not meant, the water doesn't go up, it goes down, so it will get tunnels. And then, of course, the water only goes down one path, and then you're still going to have the chlorine and the chemicals in there. So it will backwash every 3 to 5 days, and when it does that, it has to push that water out somewhere. And so that can cause leaking of water in your home, can ruin people's garages or their kitchens. So that can be a really dangerous downfall to this technology, is that it has to be backwashing, that has to have electricity to it. And it has to have a drain line. And then, of course, the salt. So if you know about soft water is great for your skin. They say it's great for your hair. The downfall is that you have to add salt. You have to add sodium, because it exchanges a sodium molecule for a magnesium molecule. That's how it works. And so this is expensive. And they have to come out and fill it up every few months, or you have to go purchase it and you have to put it in here. So this is going to cost more long term, and then you will need to replace these filters every couple of years. These filters need to be replaced, which can add up the cost. So now I want to take you inside and show you the new technology. Now we have our hydrogen home unit. This is the new technology here. So let me just explain a little bit about the technology. So we make ozone water here. So the other unit you saw made hypochlorous acid or 2.5 strong Kangen water. This is ozone water. So ozone water is O3. It's a free radical, so it kills. So you can use it on your countertops, your toilets, your sinks, your mirrors. You can use it to brush your teeth. You can use it for laundry. So many different uses for that water alone. And so to replace the 2.5, what we have here is we have a spray bottle. And all you do is you put water in it, and then you're going to add just regular table salt. So you don't have to buy any special solution. And there's a measuring spoon that comes with it, but I'm just, for the video purposes here, I'm just going to add about a teaspoon of salt. The more salt you put, the stronger the hypochlorous gets, and so you can actually make about 5 times the strength that you're going to get off the Kangen machine. We've had that lab certified. And then all you do is you push the button, and in 5 minutes now you create hypochlorous acid, which is going to kill all bacteria and germs in 30 to 60 seconds. So you can also use this on countertops and toilets and sinks and mirrors. You can use it for sinus infections, pink eye, sore throats, deodorant, foot fungus, and so many different acne, psoriasis. You can use this on wounds. It's wonderful. Of course, we're not making any medical claims, just so you know. Use this at your own risk, but do the research yourself, and you're going to find that it's a very, very powerful water. You can find it in the pet stores. It's called Vetricin, or the hospitals use it. It's called Mycin. It's very expensive. So this comes with this bundle pack for our trade-up programs. You save a substantial amount by trading up your system. So we make that hypochlorous acid. It does smell, like bleach, and it's powerful, but it's not toxic. So here's the inner workings of the hydrogen unit. So this is what's called a proton exchange membrane, and there's an anode and a cathode only, separated by this membrane, so white membrane. And what it's meant to do is it's meant to repel minerals so they don't stick. So you don't have the potential of the calcium building up, and we do not have to alter the pH in order to make the hydrogen. You can even use reverse osmosis water in this technology. And why that's good is because reverse osmosis, it has nothing in it. And it's good and it's bad. It has nothing in it, so it's good because you don't have the fluoride and the arsenic and all those things, but it is void of minerals. So if you are using reverse osmosis water, that's fine. Just maybe add some essential minerals back to your water so you're not depleting your body. So we have 3 levels of hydrogen there that it creates. We also have a heating element here, so you can actually warm up that water to make tea. You can use it like I do, and I soak my feet at night because your body will pull in the hydrogen gas, and you can soak your hands if you have arthritis, or soak your feet if you have like gout or something like that. And then the cleaning and maintenance. This unit, because there's no calcium that builds up, all you want to do is every 3 days or so, this little red button is going to come on. It will just refresh the membrane. And so it just changes the polarity there of the plates. So that's the cleaning button. We make the clean water just like the Kangen system with the purified water. And then we do have an internal filter here, which is a very robust filter. But we do add in, if you don't end up with a whole house water system, we'll explain in a second, we do add in a customized pre-filtration system just for you. So you're looking at only $1,495 if you just did the pre-filter machine bundle pack that we have without the whole house, which is on sale right now. It's very special. So that is very powerful that we can do that. So then we have this here, and then we also have our peak H2. So the peak H2 is going to give you a higher concentration of hydrogen. So remember when the Alkaline technology said 0.2 parts per million per liter is what you can get? This is certified by a company called H2 Analytics. It's a lab certified, and it got to 0.67 parts per million per liter, which is great for this type of machine. And the research is now out saying that it's great if you drink this water all day, but you can super saturate your blood a couple times a day to help your body uptake more molecular hydrogen. So what you're going to do with our peak H2 is you're going to just fill it up with water, and I would take your whole house water filter, of course, plug it in, make sure it's going, and then just fill it with water right from your tap, and then you can go ahead and push the button here. And then in 5 minutes, or if you want to wait 10 minutes, there's 2 different settings, you're going to make molecular hydrogen gas in the concentration of about 3 to 5 parts per million per liter. So much more potent. But if you do this all the time, your body can get used to it. So that's why it's recommended to drink this all day long. You can give it away. You can share it. We have an affiliate program too, so you can save on your taxes because it's a tax deduction when you want to help people. And then you can super saturate your blood a couple times a day with this. Or if you want a cold hydrogen water, you can keep this in the fridge and then push the button when you're ready and drink it. So this comes with the bundle pack. And then we also have your shower spa, which I'll explain in a minute, which has molecular hydrogen beads in there. It has minerals for your skin. It helps condition your skin, and so you don't have to use as much lotion. And hydrogen on your skin helps make collagen. So anti-aging, yeah. All right, and then we also, this is such a powerful product here. This is one of my favorite products. If I've ever worked out too hard or just have a stressful day, we all have stress. We do. It's just what happens to us. This is like stress in a bottle or stress in a box. So take 2 of these if you're stressed out. Because what it's going to do is going to go in your body. It's a supplement. Boom, goes in. And your microbiome, your gut bacteria, consume hydrogen, consume this tab, and make molecular hydrogen. So this helps your own body make molecular hydrogen. This is going to stay in your system for 6 hours. The water goes in and out. About an hour shelf life in your body. This is 6 hours. Any other tab in the marketplace, you're going to put in water, and then you're going to put it in the body, which is old technology. This is European, endorsed by the world's #1 professor, Professor Oda. I was able to meet him a couple of years ago and have dinner with him. He does medical conferences, and they actually prescribe molecular hydrogen as like, here is what you're going to help with your whatever you have going on. There's 170 different diseases that molecular hydrogen has been tested on, and over 3,000 studies. So it's like your antidote for anything, really. It's helping protect your body. And if you did have something going on, you'd be surprised what it can do for you. So this is going to help increase your microbiome, which is going to help your brain, your gut communicate. There's just so many other benefits to this. But we are the only exclusive representative here in the United States for this. And so you got to try it. We get all kinds of testimonies, mostly weight loss, inflammation, headaches, chronic pain, arthritis. So, that's the main staple here. All right, now check out the whole house water system. So this is called our upscale system. And notice how it's much taller for one, but here is where we keep the media. So depending on what's in your water, maybe we put charcoal here, maybe we have bone char, maybe we have KDF. It just depends on what's in your water. So we put the media in here, and then up here is the technology that conditions the water. So unlike adding salt to the water, this has nucleation, crystallization, activation technology. And that basically makes the minerals it binds the minerals up so they don't stick. So around your glasses, when you take them out of the dishwasher, you're going to notice, oh, I have calcium all over. This is going to help with the calcium buildup. It's also on your skin and your hair. It's going to help the calcium. So this doesn't need to be refreshed. The only thing after about 5 years, because we have a lifetime warranty in the tank, is you're going to want to get new media, which is around 300 to 500 every 5 years, which saves you so much money. And then the water it actually travels up. The other systems, it's going to travel down, which is why it gets those tunnels. Here, because it travels up, it can't get any tunnels, which is why there's no drain, there's no electrician that comes out, and there's no backwashing. So that's super easy and simple. And you can take it with you too. If you move, it weighs about 60 pounds or so. You just take it with you. With water, it's going to be heavier, but it's very light, so you can easily take it with you when you move, and it will add value to your home. And if you do have a home and you have the pipes and you don't have a water softener or water filtration system, the calcium is going to build up and create pinhole leaks in your piping, and then you can be wasting water. Well, the water and the sewer lines go together, and you can have fecal matter going in your water lines. You do not want that. So that's why having a system is important to your health. All right, now we're going to walk in the bathroom. I want to show you the shower filter. And this is our ageless spa in your shower. So you can age less every time you shower. So what's in here is we have different beads. So there's media in here to take out the chemicals, reduce them, like chlorine, odor, things like that. And then it also helps microbial bacteria as well as this media. And then it's got hydrogen beads. And the hydrogen on your skin helps make collagen. So you can also use the hydrogen from the machine on your skin. You can also use the hypochlorous acid on your skin, which helps to really rejuvenate and tighten and tone that skin. But when you shower, you're getting hydrogen, which makes collagen. And so this sits there and you just shower away and you feel great. Your skin's going to be conditioned because we do put media in here too that helps your skin stay conditioned. So you shouldn't notice as much dry skin and flaking of the skin. So that's our whole house bundle pack and our trade up. So if you do have old technology you want to save substantially right now, then what I'd suggest to do is message us, email us, get a hold of us. We'll get you a quote and we'll let you know what's in your water and how we can help you solve the big global problem of water pollution and help your body at the same time acquire the best possible health. Cheers, friends, and we'll see you in the next video.